Welcome back. So we have a decision to make. Do we continue on doing this stuff, which we don't need to do? I don't really care about doing any of these. Escape the island, escape the island. I think. I think we should be done with this. It's because it's not on the map. Because then we could do the artifacts of the tyrants, but I don't really care. Like, because what, sells for 1,000 gold? That's nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna leave.
Let's go.
Malady grabs the vessel with two hands and pushes it.
Godwoken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water wets the gauze in which you're wrapped. The bright sunlight seeps into your bones. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind you.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as Godwoken. The fate of this godforsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least, on the shoulders of one of them.
Looking down at your robes, you see they're damp with blood and the ocean's spray. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
A hard-fought freedom, sure. But if spilling blood is bad, it shouldn't.
I've no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty.
Don't stand between a prince and his onward now. The soon.
Fairness.
The squirrel looks around the boat. Chit.
Maeve.
Sendeli, don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood. I thought I could communicate with it, but...
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment. Nothing. The ship is live wood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters...
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ash.
Thank you. We were held captive together. Just remember what I said, Godwoken.
Okay, so we save.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea. At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging your observation. Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry. The pain intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across your chest. Your lungs feel like they're on...
Be careful around the... Sindelius, hear my prayer.
Okay.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This...
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here.
What's-his-face and so-and-so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay...
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his...
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken.
Ah, our undead Godwoken. I had nearly forgotten.
Too many.
One too few, actually. Alexander, he's alive. Apparently, you didn't hit hard enough.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive. Question him. Someone has been hunting your kind, and Alexander fancies himself the only... As far as we know, you may even be the last. Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship...
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
You're welcome to try.
What Gareth means to say is... That's right. The ship's made of an elven ancestor tree. What we need is a way to control...
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship.
These Seekers have such a...
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They can't like to feel useful, don't they?
It's your best that...
We can't get this ship moved.
Ah! What did I do to deserve that?
Ah, there you are. High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey together, wouldn't you say? Off we go, then.
For? Will I know it when I see it? We have to find a way to get this ship.
I was just getting used to this seafaring life. You know, we could... Ready. We'd probably...
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight. The silent monk leans from...
B. Nothing of interest in that.
What am I even looking for? Will I know it when I see it?
recipes. Why are you so slow? Because you're carrying all of that stuff.
Alice wouldn't know what to do with her.
I guess. Remove the books. Because that's weight.
It's still there.
The sea's a fickle mistress.
How you doing? You creatures with your legs and arms and your opposable thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. It knows what it's doing. It goes la 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 la, or something like that. It's pretty catchy, but I can't remember how it... Oh, she opened it and looked at... All right. Go to the nose bit of the ship, open the book, look at the markings inside it, sing the song. That's always entertaining. For me, anyway.
All that fighting will be worth less than nothing if... Wish I had half a clue what I was...
Melody says if we can get the ship to...
The sea's a fickle mistress, but she's mine, damn it.
The burly dwarf is distracted by his own facial hair.
2 heads are better than 1, Papa used to say, and he had 3, so he'd know, eh? You're looking for a travelling partner? Suit.
He drags a cone through.
There's something to these doors I'm not...
You're the Godwoken, right? Then maybe you can...
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got... So, what'll it be?
We've braved the joy, and I lust for further adventure.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with...
Magister Randy, quarters mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Can't you say anything else?
A young woman shifts her weight between her eyes roll up to meet yours. They're great.
Hey, it's you! Well, we meet again. They told me you'd mosey your way down here eventually. Malady, the Seekers. They said you and I had something in common. That we're... Is it true? You're like me? Well, kind of. You know about my, Right. Well, I'm a host. Always have been. Probably always will be. You name it. I'm only hosting one right now, though. And Malady said I should have met one of the gods when I had my vision in the Hall of Echoes. I met... it.
You keep saying that. It won't save you.
I know. It's really... I don't know what this thing is, but I'm gonna get it the hell... What's your deal? I'm not even gonna ask. You know, I never was much of a solo artist. Want to find out what comes next, you know, together? Sure, whatever suits anyway.
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. Enough!
The Seeker flexes her arm.
I owe you, Godwoken.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above. No, maybe it was just the lack of food and or a big bloody target on our backs. We took.
The Seeker throws a toxic.
Hardly. She's just some deckhand. If it were up to me, I'd tie her to the
A young Magister paces around the... She notices you observing her.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot, so stow your questions. Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. There's a shift in the Magister's expression, a flicker of doubt. Then...
I'm a good Magister, loyal, but Dallas, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer. She used to she had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only ever in her hands, or else locked away in her...
Okay. What is this? Magic mirror. Okay.
I've spotted something.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. The wood groans and creaks. The face vanishes. The door stays resolutely...
No entry allowed. Please use the port side door.
Okay, so port side, so this side.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you note the wood groans and the face vanishes. The thud of your fist upon the wood... The door is still unmarked, though the door stays resolutely closed. The door is still unmarked. The anguished face appears. Then...
How am I supposed to do this?
Do you hear that? There's got to be some clue.
The door remains unmarked. The anguished face of...
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
There's no entry through the stuff. That won't get you anywhere. Listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. I am not an entry door. Fine. Answer the security question. The password is now answered.
The face in the door is confused.
Drat.
Expert warriors for hire, all seasoned in combat.
The door is still unmarked, though the door remains closed. It seems you need more than a... The door is still unmarked, though the thud of your fist...
No entry allowed through the starboard stateroom door.
There's got to be some...
Do you hear that?
The door is still unmarked, though the door remains closed. It seems you need...
Okay, I don't understand. And I'll figure it out for the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, bye-bye.